Hello everyone and welcome to the Influencer Barbie channel. We have Miss Barbie Roberts and I am Barbie's assistant. My name is Beverly and I am an adult Barbie enthusiast. Welcome to our Barbieverse. We create content for people who love all things Barbie as much as we do. Now today I have a couple of capsules from the Miniverse Make It Mini Spa line. I believe these are Series 1 Wave 2 with the purple wrapper here. And we did open some other spa capsules in a previous video. I'll put a link to that here. And when I opened those capsules, I did not know that MGA does a pinhole code, at least for some of the lines. So now that I know about that pinhole code, I have been trying to track down the minis that I would like the most for the different collections. And so I want to see if the code works and if I was able to get the items that I wanted to get. So this first capsule, here is our little pinhole here. And if that is correct, this should be rose bath bombs. I didn't get any bath bombs in the capsules that we opened previously, so this would be a good addition to our Barbie bathroom. So let's open this one up. And I have my tool as a reminder. If you are using sharp objects, be sure to have adult supervision. Whoa, that came up. It's like a streamer there. Okay, and here is the inside wrapper for this collection. And let's go ahead and get that off here. Unfortunately, with the general collections, you can't tell what you're getting from the wrappers. The holiday collections give you a hint as to what you're getting on the wrapper. And I'm having a little difficulty with this one. There we go. Okay, and so the spa collection comes with this sort of peach or salmon colored topper, and then the rest of the capsule is one piece. So then you can put it together like it's a little bathtub, although rather small for our Barbie dolls. Here we have our warning and our collector's guide. So, ooh, I guess we did get the rose bath bombs. So here are the different items that we can get here. We have a couple of different molded soaps, and then these marbleized soaps, the bath bombs, and then we have these little sugar scrubs. So here is our rose bath bombs. So we'll go ahead and take a look at those. I'm really happy. I did not get any bath bombs in the previous capsules that we opened. Here's the little contraptions that we'll use to make them. And let's go ahead and move these out of the way. So here's our little bathtub, and we get our rose essential oil scent and 2 packages of bath bomb powder. And then we also have 2 packages of fizzy powder. And we get this little sliding, this one does slide, right? Yes, there we go. This is a little rack that we can set across our bathtub here, so then we can pretend that we have a doll soaking in the tub. It's super small for a Barbie doll. Okay, so we get our little feet for the bathtub. We also get a spoon and a paddle and a little dropper for our essential oil. So let's move some stuff out of the way. And here we get a mixing bowl with a little scrubby inside. These are really cute. We have a collection of these from our previous spa video, but you can't have too many of the little scrubby things. And I like the way MGA, you get either tissue paper or these little newspaper style wrappers for the different items, and it's really cute the way they've done that. I like their attention to detail. So we have a little box so we can make multiple bath bombs and then put them into the box for display. And let's see if we can get, there we go, we can just slide that off. The packaging is so cute. Okay, I think we open here. And this is our little mold. We get 2 of them. Oops. And I have to be careful to keep them together. And let's look at our instructions here. So what we're going to do is add the essential oil and then the bath bomb powder. Mix that together with our little wooden spatula, and then add the fizzy powder. Then we use the spoon to scoop that into the molds, put the top on, and then let it sit for 60 minutes. And then we can take off the molds and put our bath bombs into our box. And it looks like we should be able to make at least 4 bath bombs. And then it shows our little bathtub here that we could use them. Okay, so we're off to a good start here. And let's consolidate things a little bit so that we have some more room. Okay, so this next one, here is our pinhole. And if I read the pinhole guide correctly, this should be grapefruit sugar scrub, which we did not get in our previous video either. So this one will also be a nice addition. Okay, so again we get another little tub and a rack to put everything on. Here we have body oil. So let's look at our collector's guide / instructions. And yes, we did get the grapefruit sugar scrub. Okay, 2 for 2. That's a good start. So, okay, and so we get a bag of white sugar. I'm not certain if that is a real sugar. We'll have to check on that. And here we have grapefruit essential oil to go with the body oil. And here we have another little newspaper. And here's the first of our containers. That is so cute. That is going to look so nice in the Barbie bathroom. And it's pink too. And here is the second one. And we get another set of feet. And another spoon. And this time we get a little scooper so that we would use that to get the sugar scrub out of the containers. Here is our mixing bowl and another pink scrubby. We'll just put those together. And we get a tray to put our jars on. Okay, so for this one, we first add the sugar scrub, then the larger bottle of body oil, then the grapefruit essential oil, mix everything together, use a spoon to scoop that into the jars, and then they're ready to be used. Alright, so 2 for 2. That's good. I wish I had known about this pinhole code before. Okay, and I have one left of the purple wrapper. And our pinhole is right here. If I am correct, this should be one of the marbleized soaps. And we did get some of the molded soaps in our previous video, but did not get any of the marbled soap. So this will be a new addition. yes, we are correct. We got the lavender marbled soap. All right, 3 for 3. So we get another little thing to go across our bathtub. We get our soap base. And we have 2 different kinds because it is marbleized. So we'll put that in here. And we get a bottle of lavender essential oil. Oh, we get 2 bottles. Okay, so that'll give us enough. I was wondering if there would be 2 different scents that we would mix together. And more bathtub feet. And we get another spatula. And we get a tool to cut our soap with. I'm running out of space here. Okay, and this is our soap mold. And so what we'll do is we mix the soaps together, and then you can mix them insides to make it marbleized, and then press that down, and then use the tool to cut where the spaces are, so you can basically make your own fancy soaps like you might see in a gift shop. And a nice little tray to display our soaps in. That would also look nice in the Barbie kitchen. Oh, and we get 2 mixing bowls. These are kind of a frosted plastic, and there's a lid on top. That's interesting. And this time we get a purple scrubby. Let's look at the instructions to see. That's our sugar scrub. So here is our soap. Okay, let's look at our instructions here. Okay, so we have 2 different kinds of soap. So we mix the first one with our essential oil, a mixing bowl, and then knead it, and then put the lid on. When we mix up the second soap base, and knead those together with our hands, and let that sit for a little while. Then you put the mixed soaps together into the little box, let it sit some more, and then we can pull that out and then slice it and then display our soaps. And it looks like the soap should be something that we can actually use, as well as the bath bombs and our sugar scrub. So that would be fun for our dolls to be able to use in the bathroom. Okay, so we were able to get 3 for 3 for our purple capsules. This last one that I have is a blue capsule, and I could not find any pinhole guides for this. And with the blue color, what I did see is that this might be a Target exclusive. So I have no idea what we're getting in this one. I know I did get it at Target, so it is reasonable that it could be one of that particular line. And here is the inside of the wrapper. So this one has the same lid and bathtub base to it. Oops. Okay, so I guess let's look at our collector's guide and see what we got. This looks like the same items, although these said this one says there are 10 to collect, and this one says 12. So if this is the wave 2, there were some items added. And the purple ones, we did get these molded soaps. And I just see bath bombs and the sugar scrubs and the marble soap in that. Okay. Alright, and so it looks like we got pomegranate bath bombs in this one. So now we have 2 bath bombs, so that'll be fun. Okay, and so here is our mold. It looks like the same kinds that we got before. And we have another little box. Okay, so this one is the lighter wood grain type plastic tray. Okay, and we did get another spatula and spoon, just like we did with this first one. And we have more bath bomb powder and fizzy powder to mix together. And okay, this is our essential oil. So in this one we have pomegranate essential oil. And another thing to go across our bathtub and bathtub feet. And we get another dropper for the essential oils. And another mixing bowl with a purple scrubby. I kind of wish the mixing bowls in this collection were a more interesting color. I guess that unlike the Make It Mini, Make It From Scratch, and the other cooking collection items, it's not specifically a mixing bowl that you would keep in your kitchen, so I guess that's why these are not as exciting. But the little scrubbies are cute. That'll look fun in the Barbie bathroom. Alright. Okay, well, I am happy with everything that we got here today. I had been really hoping to get at least one set of bath bombs in the spa collection. That'll be really fun, and since we have multiples, then we can make more than one kind of bath bomb for our dolls. And we also got these really cute little pink jars. Those will look really nice in Barbie's bathroom. And then the Marbleize soap is going to be a lot of fun to work with as well. I'm going to have to figure out something that we could use these different little bases for, and also these containers. They're too small to be a Barbie bathtub, but maybe we can figure out something else that we could use them for. So let us know in the comments if you picked up any of the MGA Miniverse Spa collection, and which ones did you get? Which ones were your favorite? Which ones were your favorites? And did you know about the pinhole code when you picked them out? Now that I know that MGA does these pinhole codes, then I'm hoping I can go back and track down some of the items that I didn't get before I knew about the pinhole code. Well, thank you very much for watching, and please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and be sure to ring the notification bell to be part of our Barbieverse. It really does help our channel to grow, and once we hit some subscriber milestones, we plan to have some fun giveaways. And if you would like a chance of getting a shout out in an upcoming video, just comment below with the hashtag InfluencerBarbie. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in our next episode here in our Barbieverse. Bye-bye!